Are the DLC stories in multiplayer type Lumina any good, or are they just the same as the others? Well, you're in the right place to find out. So let's start off with Aoko Story. Hired by Mario to find Roa, interrogate him, and get some of that juicy immortality intel, because he's looking for that. So within her wake, she caused a lot of destruction, meets Shiki, meets the Apostile Noel, mentions how they're very similar in the way that they have a lot of potential, but they're very unpolished in the way they use that potential, which is very interesting. And eventually she meets Roa, but kills him in the fight because she's too strong. Thus, that's going to hurt her pay because she caused collateral damage, although no bystanders were hurt, and Roa is dead. So she failed in many ways, but she does get a vacation at the end of it. And during her last scene, we do get mention of multiple characters that she wants to bring on this vacation. Number one is Alice, who is her friend from Mihoyo, who isn't good with technology, so she wouldn't get the message anyway. Toko is somewhere within the South Seas at the moment. Lord Elmaloy, which I assume is Waver at this point in time, is busy. And Zelrech is nowhere to be found at the moment, so she's going to enjoy this vacation by herself. I like the name drops overall, and I actually didn't know that Lord Elmaloy had any connection with Aoko, but that's nice to know. That Apostile Noel story taking place after she gets injected and becomes a dead apostle. One thing I found concerning about this story is the fact that she mentions that the doctor injected her, but I remember correctly that she injected herself wanting more power. Regardless, with her new power and form, she goes around showing off how strong she is and doesn't fight Ciel first, which you would think would be the first thing she does, but ends up meeting Shiki and a most of other characters, and eventually she finds a church and decides to make it look like the one from her village back in the day when Roa was possessing Ciel. And Roa comes around, remembers this, and sees, oh, this is like that thing I did back in the day. And as she talks down to her, because Noel's talking about how, Roa's not that great. He has no territory, no followers, or anything like that. And Roa's like, I don't need any of that stuff. All that stuff is superficial at best. I'm above all of that. Says, Ciel was better than you. And Noel does not want to hear that in the slightest. And thus, they fight. But because this is Noel's story, she ends up winning. When it seems like everything is going so well, guess who shows up to take her down? Yep, Ciel. That person that she hates so much, yet didn't go to immediately, and now it bites her in the butt, and it seems like this was not meant to be. If I look at some of their interactions, Shiki and Aoko have some great interactions at the end of their battles, which I wish more characters had, but then again, those characters have a very special relationship, although brief, with their time together. When you put Noel against Roa, she tells Roa, get out of Ciel's body, which makes me think, could there potentially be a chance that we get Dark Alicia in a Melty at some point in time, or is that just a reference to Dark Alicia? It feels kind of strange considering we're seeing current Roa, but Noel's saying that he's using Ciel's body. That's all I thought of the DLC characters. What did you think of some of the references to stuff from Tsukihime and other Type Moon characters? And who would you like playing with the most? I liked Aoko better overall, but Noel has some fun stuff going on her end as well. I'll catch you guys later.